Now, it might have been pouring with rain today, but much of England is in the grip of serious drought after one of the driest springs for more than 100 years. Officials have been meeting to discuss the conditions which have left fields parched and many rivers at record low levels. It's already affecting reservoir stocks, while farmers in the worst-hit areas fear that water shortages could leave them unable to harvest their crops. Our science correspondent Tom Clark reports.
At a glance, all is well in the breadbasket of Britain. The wheat fields are green, the peas are looking perky, and there's water for the taking. But look a little closer and there are signs of drought everywhere. This wheat is half the height it should be. Though summer has barely arrived, they've been irrigating thirsty potatoes for weeks. Now water levels are so low, soon even that will have to stop, and crops will inevitably fail.
We've been watching the situation carefully for a number of weeks now as this dry spell has got longer and longer. And now we've reached a point where our water resources are so low that we have got to go to a situation where we say we're officially in drought here in this part of the world now.
Rivers in South and East England are running dangerously low. The drought covers all of Cambridgeshire and Lincolnshire and parts of Norfolk, Northamptonshire and Bedfordshire. The Environment Agency has warned it could extend to the Midlands this summer, while other parts of England and Wales and Yorkshire are at moderate risk of drought. Nowhere is this drought more severe than here in Cambridgeshire. They've had just 1/10 of the rainfall they'd normally expect to have received by this time of year. In fact, it's so bad, some farmers have been told they can no longer take water out of rivers like the Nene to irrigate their land.
So no, normally this wheat would be up around here.
Mark Heading farms 4,000 acres near Chatteris. Most of his water comes from this fenland drain via a pumping station. This week, he was ordered to take no more.
We're fortunate in that we've got some water in reservoirs that were filled up in the winter time, but that is only giving us probably a third of what we're likely to want. So it's going to mean, unless we get more rain from up above, that we're going to be very short of water for irrigating crops over the next couple of months.
This early in the drought, Mark Heading won't speculate on what it might mean for his valuable potato and onion crop. But elsewhere, cereal farmers are already predicting significant losses for this year. And that's more bad news for livestock farmers. Feed, hay and straw prices are already high. Now they'll be higher still. The line from government is to prepare for the extreme weather events scientists say a changing climate will bring.
We had a very dry spring last year, like this spring, very dry. Then we had a very wet summer, who knows, that could still come, but a severe cold winter as well. And we need to build our resilience to cope with these more extreme weather events.
Water companies say they've coped okay. Grafham Water is in the heart of the drought zone, but Anglian Water say it's 91% full, topped up over the winter. Despite parched fields, the company promised there will be no hosepipe ban for their customers this year.